Good morning. Thank you so much for inviting me out to the Middle City School District. I'm sorry for loving that name. Thank you for inviting me to come out to give this proposal. I'm a senior analyst with the Earth Energy Company. My name is Carleen Dettman, but you can feel free to call me Carly. I just want to apologize ahead of time. I don't have a clicker today for the PowerPoint, so I am going to have to go over to the computer and switch between each slide. Just excuse me. All right, today I'm here on behalf of the Earth Energy Company at the request of Middle City School District. You guys have asked for me to put a proposal together that would address the biggest issues for the district in regards to your carbon footprint. The proposal that I'd like to present today is one to make different renovations to all of your district buildings and to provide a recycling program and training for faculty and students alike. I just want to take a moment to talk about who we are as the company at Earth Energy. Okay, sorry, my notes are a little messed up. So for those who do not know, Earth Energy Company is an energy company that was established in 2005. We provide green appliances, products, and renovations for companies and organizations who come to us asking for us to do an analysis, and then we put together a proposal to find out what works best for their budget and what would get the best bang for the buck while also reducing their carbon footprint as much as possible. We also provide trainings in our nationally renowned program for recycling, and we also do trainings in composting and purchasing eco-friendly products in your everyday life. So that would be like household appliances and like cleaners and things. We can give people individual trainings on how to figure out what is best for your house and for the health of the earth as well. We are also committed, our basic standpoint is that we are committed to helping the environment and also building a better community. All right, so the Middle City School District has requested that Earth Energy Company put together a proposal that fulfills these that it fulfills these wants. Identify 3 issues that can be addressed and fixed by Earth Energy Company that fall into the category of renovations and training specifically. The other request was that we would provide suggestions to help Middle City School District reduce their carbon footprint and create environmentally conscious employees and students. Next slide. All right, so you guys invited us out back in March to do a preliminary analysis so that we could put together information to figure out what would be best for you guys as a district. I did that by coming out and conducting interviews with people at central office about what your different policies are regarding just different things that would affect how much carbon emissions you guys are emitting. I also did that by going out to the buildings and just taking a look around, looking at how old and new things are, what things are, rated. Rated is like an energy saving product. And I also collected data from looking at your bills, looking at your energy bills, looking at just like on the bills, like how much energy you're using a month in each building, that sort of thing. So after that preliminary analysis, we were able to determine that Middle City School District ranks 5th out of similarly sized school districts for the highest carbon footprint in the country. So if you take a look at the slide, number 5 is you guys, Middle City School District, and you guys, there's just 4 school districts in the country that are above you for having a higher carbon footprint. Right, I'm going to go to the next slide. Okay, so we were able to identify the top 3 issues that would be most easily able to be addressed quicker and would give you the best bang for your buck. We noticed that all of your buildings in the district have outdated windows and doors and have not been replaced in quite a few years, like probably 2 decades it looked like. We also noticed that through interviews we found out that you guys do not have a recycling program in the district. This is actually causing your district to have about 100 times more waste than what is recommended for a similarly sized district. We also noted that you guys have a 24/7 lighting policy. We understand that this is for concern of safety of the faculty and students, and also to try to reduce any crime that would be committed if they're, like maybe at night, if the lights were shut off, then people would come in and maybe try to steal things, is what you guys, I found out that was what the central office is thinking. So yeah, the next slide is going to give some solutions that we put together. All right, so our proposal is that we would come in and give you guys new windows and doors that would fit into, that would be like the top grade for being most earth friendly, and can't think of what it's called right now, but there is a word, there's like a, I think it's like energy saver is like a certification that a lot of appliances get. There's like a similar thing for windows and doors, so they would all be that. We would also come in and do an implementation of a recycling program. We have a nationally renowned recycling program that we would teach all of you and help you guys to put that together and conduct them throughout all of your district buildings. We would also install timed light switches and help you guys change the policy around. There were quite a few concerns when I brought that up initially when I was doing my interviews, but of all the districts that we have worked in the past, where we have done the same thing, where we've switched to time light switches and helped them change the policy, they saw a 0% increase in crime over any of the years since we have installed those light switches. All right, for staffing, we would have our own Earth Energy Company contractors come out and put in the doors and windows, as well as the lighting system. They are all certified electricians and installers, and are also biannually required to be certified with our trainer, Dr. Philip Adams, and he does a course on environmental consciousness and how to make sure that they're installing everything in the most clean way possible. Dr. Philip Adams would also be the one coming in to do the trainings on the recycling program, as well as assemblies for students in September to learn how the recycling program works in the building and how to carry on those skills into their own lives at home. I did not include the numbers for the budget on this for the spoken proposal, but I will have a follow-up written proposal coming to you within the next week, and all the numbers can be found in there. But we do have, at Earth Energy Company, we have a price matching system where if there's any other companies that give you a better offer, we will match that price, guaranteed. And I do have to say that we made sure that the budget will fall within your grant so that it can be paid completely by the grant that you were awarded. Thank you so much for taking the time to consider investing with Earth Energy Company for a better community and a healthier Earth. And now will be question time. Is there anyone who has any questions? Yes, sir, in the back.
Can you give an example of your best success story in working with a school district?
Yes, so we worked with Littleton District out in Minnesota probably 3 years ago. I think it was 3 or 4. They're quite a larger school district, but they have had by far the most amount of savings that we have seen so far. Within the last 3 years, they've had over $500 million in savings alone just from the renovations that we've done with them. Yeah, so they're bigger districts, so you might see a smaller amount, but we guarantee that it will be worth the investment. Oh, sorry. Any other questions over there? Yeah?
What would the general schedule look like for the renovations?
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have talked about that a little bit more. So our general schedule, we're thinking that as soon as the students get out in June, we would start right away. So we start off by doing the doors and the windows first, and then moving on within the next couple of weeks to lighting. We think that should all be done probably by mid-August, late August. And then as the summer wraps up, we would bring the faculty and administration and central office employees all together for a 2-day training program in the recycling program. And then when school started, about halfway through September, we would have Dr. Philip Adams come out and he would give the assemblies for the students. He would probably visit maybe 2 schools a day, so it would take probably about 10 school days to get through all the schools for the students to hear the assembly. All right, no more questions? Okay, thank you so much.